Japanese prosecutors have formally charged former Nissan chairman Carlos Ghosn for financial misconduct. He has been rearrested on fresh claims of misreporting pay. His close aide Greg Kelly and Nissan itself have also been charged. The formal charges against Ghosn came 3 weeks after he was arrested in Tokyo. Ghosn is accused of underreporting his compensation on 5 years of Nissan's financial reports. Prosecutors have said they suspect Ghosn earned roughly $89 million in 5 fiscal years through March 2015, but reported only about half that amount in annual financial filings by Nissan. Japanese public broadcaster NHK has reported that Ghosn has denied any wrongdoing. There's also a new twist in the drama inside Nissan. Media reports also say that Carlos Ghosn was planning to oust its CEO Hiroto Saikawa, but the plan was derailed by Ghosn's arrest for alleged financial misconduct on November 19th. At the time of his arrest, Ghosn, as chairman of Nissan, was considered the ultimate decision maker at the company. Nissan CEO Saikawa has said that Ghosn had too much power within Nissan and its alliance with French car maker Renault. And this is the breaking news that we are getting in at the moment, that Carlos Ghosn, the deposed chairman of Nissan Motor Company, finds himself in the throes again. And to bring us more details on this news story, I'm joined in by our business correspondent Sumit Chaturvedi, who joins me live from the newsroom. Sumit, why is Carlos Ghosn's story still a big global headline? Can you explain the significance of the latest revelations?
Akanksha, if we want to see that how many global executives have been known so far, well, Carlos Ghosn has been the biggest person, because he did not only head one company, he headed 3 companies, and the kind of alliances he created was also one of the formulas which others copied, like Nissan, Renault and Nissan Renault together. So he was heading 3 companies. He was quite powerful that way, and I have had chance to meet him thrice, in fact, and the kind of vision he had for 3 companies, it was totally different. He got the Renault back into profitability. In Nissan also the profits increased. So it was getting too powerful, and that's why there are conspiracy theories also that they wanted to rein in on him, and that's why such allegations are there. But that's a conspiracy theory only. There's no proof of that yet. But he's still in the news because a person of his stature, if he involves in this kind of underreporting of income and fraud and financial forgery, that's clearly a big thing, especially in the corporate world where hardly these stories come out or these kind of sentences are given to such high-profile executives. Remember, he was not only working in one country, he was crucial for 2 important auto majors, Nissan and Renault. So he was crucial in the overall scheme of things as far as Nissan Renault are concerned, which means Japan and France both. And he was definitely somebody who had vision for both companies, and he was trying something new. So when the person of his stature clearly is reported to have done such misreporting, clearly that's something which is big.
Sumit, also this case seems to get very complicated because the Japanese justice system certainly doesn't seem to be giving up on Ghosn anytime soon, because here's a rearrest that we are looking at. Why has he been held for so long, and what can the rearrest do now?
It seems like not enough proof has been found against him, because he is again a person who had good relations with many of the industry players, many of the bureaucrats, many of the people across, we can say that, the world. So it's not easy to indict him as well, because people will definitely, those people who are in support of him, they will come forward and they will support him. So, and the Japanese overall, the legal system is like that. They give enough chances to the other party also to come clean. So here we only heard once or twice he spoke in his favor. So far he hasn't spoken majorly on what is his opinion on the whole issue, and so that's why it looks like it's quite complicated now.
Also, Sumit, can Ghosn actually get bail? That's also one important question that stems from this rearrest, which I would like to ask you.
Well, absolutely, he is somebody who will still be, we can say that, respected, barring this kind of misreporting of his annual pay, because he has done something which no one has ever done. Like, he has taken out 3 companies out of the losses. He made them profitable. The kind of alliances he had. So he was a person of alliances. In India also, he was quite important. If you talk about India angle, he was quite bullish on Indian market. He brought the brand Datsun to India. the brand Datsun for local market, for smaller car market. That didn't fail, that didn't succeed, that's a different thing. But he brought Datsun to India.
Right.
Nissan and Renault were quite instrumental, were quite important countries in India also.
Absolutely. And on a last note, Sumit, if they do prosecute him, what punishment could Ghosn actually face?
Well, this could be, an imprisonment of 10 years. Well, financial, we all know that financial overall penalty, he can bear that. But the imprisonment will be a big thing. But we don't expect the other countries to stay silent on this, because France also, the success of Renault depends a lot on what happens to Carlos Ghosn. So, but Tokyo will take its own time, but yes, there will be sentences and penalties in this case.
Right, sentences and penalties certainly to be looked at. Let's leave it at that. Thank you so much, Sumit Chaturvedi, for bringing us all the latest on this news story.